is Aria Sterling. At least, that's what everyone called me. I was 16 years old, lived in a massive mansion by the lake, went to the most prestigious school in the city, and had parents most people could only dream about. My mom, Victoria Sterling, was a famous CEO. My dad, Alexander Sterling, was a successful entrepreneur. To everyone else, my life looked perfect. And honestly, I thought so too. Every morning, I woke up to the most beautiful view imaginable. I posted aesthetic photos online, got thousands of likes, spent weekends with friends, and never really had to worry about anything. I had everything. Or at least, I thought I did. Because one random Tuesday changed my life forever. School was painfully boring that day. So naturally, I was scrolling through my phone during lunch. Then my screen lit up. A notification from an account I'd never seen before. No profile picture, no followers, no posts. Just one message. Ask your parents what happened on October 14th. I frowned. What kind of weird prank was this? So I replied, "Who are you?" And almost instantly another message appeared. The girl in your family photos isn't you. That night, I couldn't stop thinking about those photos. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw that girl's face. So after dinner, I started wandering around the mansion. And that's when I noticed something strange. A door on the 3rd floor. A door I'd literally never seen open before. Ever. I tried the handle. Locked. Then I found it. A key hidden inside Dad's office. The label read, "Archive Room." My heart started pounding. I ran upstairs, slipped the key into the lock, and heard the click. The door slowly opened. Dust floated through the air. Old boxes were stacked everywhere. Files, photographs, forgotten memories. And leaning against the wall was a giant framed picture. The moment I saw it, I froze. The girl from the photos was staring right at me, and she wasn't me. At least, I didn't think she was. My hands started shaking as I turned the frame around. Written on the back was a name. Amelia Sterling. Sterling, my last name, but I'd never heard that name before, not once. Then I found a box filled with old newspaper clippings. One headline made my blood run cold. Young heiress Amelia Sterling missing. Aria? Dad's voice was shaking. I had never seen him scared before. What is this? Dad stared at the newspaper. We need to talk. Later that night, nobody touched their food. Nobody spoke. Then Dad finally broke the silence.
She had a twin sister.
My heart stopped. What? Everything around me started spinning. A twin? How could I have a twin and never know? Then Mom started crying. And that's when things became even worse.
She disappeared when you were babies.
That night, sleep wasn't even an option. My mind kept replaying everything. Then, at exactly 2:17 a.m., meet me tomorrow after school. Attached was an address, an abandoned train station, and somehow, I knew I was going. Every part of me knew this was a terrible idea. I went anyway. The train station was completely empty. Then, I heard footsteps. A girl stepped out of the shadows, and my heart nearly exploded. She looked exactly like me, like I was staring into a mirror. Neither of us spoke. Then she smiled. Hi, Aria. I laughed nervously. That's impossible. The girl handed me a folder. Inside were DNA reports, hospital records, and birth certificates. My hands started shaking. According to the documents, my name wasn't Aria. It was Amelia. I looked up. What is this? Tears filled her eyes. My name is Aria. I couldn't breathe. Then she said something that shattered my world. Our parents switched us. Everything I thought I knew about my life suddenly felt like a lie. For the next week, I trusted nobody. Every night, I investigated the files. Then I found something huge. The documents weren't old. They were recent. All of them. The DNA reports, the birth certificates, everything. Fake! Someone had created this story, but why? Then my phone rang. Dad, I answered. I heard shouting, then a scream, and the line went dead. I rushed home. Police cars surrounded the mansion. Mom was crying. Dad looked furious. "The girl broke into our house," he said. Nothing made sense anymore. Then a detective handed me a photograph. I looked down and froze. Standing beside the fake Aria was my best friend, Lily. Years ago, her family lost everything after a business scandal. She blamed the Sterlings, so she planned revenge. She found a girl who looked like me, created fake documents, and built an entire lie. I felt sick. Then she said something even worse. Someone paid us. My heart stopped. Who? She looked at me and whispered, "Victoria Sterling." My mother. I didn't believe Lily. Then she gave me a recording. I pressed play and heard one word: adoption. Everything suddenly made sense. There was no twin, no Amelia. I was adopted. Mom and Dad had found me as a baby and raised me as their own. That night, I confronted them. Both were already crying. Dad whispered, "We never wanted to lie." Mom squeezed my hand. "You are our daughter." And in that moment, I realized something. Family isn't about blood. It's about love.